Welcome to KIT203 ICT Project Management and Modelling. This is our exam and revision lecture. We've now been through our entire content map. In today's lecture, I'm going to tell you the things that you need to revise for each section of the content map, so you should have a biro and pay attention. In today's lecture, we'll look at the structure of the exam and what's on the exam so that you know what to study. This is the structure of the exam. It's a 2-hour closed book exam. You don't get to take anything good in except a non-programmable calculator. You get 15 minutes reading time and you should read the exam because someone will be there during reading time. After that, it's harder to get help. Before we start, let's talk about doing business units as part of an ICT degree. I know that some of you, many of you, hate this sort of unit, the sort where you have to think about why we're doing stuff and why is that relevant to an organization, and it's not programming. But when you work, you'll work within the context of an organization. And if you want to be successful, then you need to understand some businessy stuff in order to get ahead. You people are going to be graduates, and that often means that you'll be managing people and not just programming. It's important to have some basic understandings of how a business works and how to get people to work within that business. We don't know what the future holds for our industry. It's really difficult to predict, but there's likely to be automation of much of what we're learning to do. We know that all of the magic of programming websites has been taken away. Now anyone can log on to Squarespace and make a beautiful website. So it's becoming more difficult to convince businesses that they need professionals in this area, certainly to spend money in this area. One day, it may be the case that business managers have the sorts of tools available to them that they can draw a picture of what they want and the program will be generated for them. So what do we bring to the party then? It's then that our business and professional skills come to the fore. It's already the case that we can pay someone in Bangladesh to write our program for us, but the ability to understand our business properly and meet the organizational needs, those are important skills that are likely to last into the future. Okay, end of rant, on with the hints. You'll need to understand what makes entrepreneurs successful and be able to explain how those entrepreneurial skills can work together with ICT for success. You'll also need to think about how these same attributes might lead to failure. You'll need to understand why the interpersonal skills of project managers are important. You'll need to know about the process-based and adaptive methodologies. You will want to know about strategic planning, identifying projects, and alignment, and how these things are related to selecting ICT projects. And you'll need to know about the best practices for avoiding scope problems in projects. You'll need to be able to draw or interpret the various types of diagrams and know why we do this. And you'll need to talk about the jargon and the role of financial and other types of jargon in our industry. You'll need to know what the phases of design thinking are about, and you'll need to work out how they are related to traditional forms of project management. And you need to know about requirements trace matrices, why they're useful, and what you do with them. And that's it. Those are your 10 questions. So, have you done your evaluate? It's very helpful to me if you do your evaluates. If they're good, they increase my chances of being employed. Bad evaluates are also helpful because if I'm still here, I will fix what you think is bad about the unit. And if you're in the middle, I care about that too because I want my units to be awesome, not just middling. But without your feedback, I can't fix it. I'm particularly interested in what you think about the way the recorded lectures have been presented this semester and your general thoughts on this unit's Milo setup. And the peer review system in this unit is pretty severe and comprehensive. What do you think about that and what would you change about that? I've popped a couple of sample exams up onto Milo. Please have a look at them. They are definitely worth a look. I'm not going to give you answers for the exams, but you can ask me some questions if you like. I'm still going to be available through email until your exam, even though I may well be in Cairns or somewhere warmer like Cairns. And I guess that's it. So remember, email me if you want, and good luck. Okay, see ya.